welcome back, it's Necomunday once again, and this time round we've got Palanite Enforcers. You're shocked, I can tell you're shocked. I mean, the last two were Palanite Enforcers, so actually it is a little bit surprising, because I really thought they'd be doing other stuff at this point, but I'm also not complaining, right? Because these look solid, and these reveals so far have been really, really fun. So, what have we got this time? Well, this time we've got Palanite Companions, and they really build this up. They build this up quite a lot. So as they say right here, the nobles of Necomunday are no strangers to danger. The scions of House Helmore lop off their limbs and suit up to hunt down malformed gene stealers in the depths of Hive Secundus instead of a holiday. But there are still some aristocrats who prefer a quieter life. Aristocrats? Aristocrats? I don't know which way round I'm supposed to pronounce that. Anyway, they want to go into the Underhive. They want to have a jolly old time shooting people to death, potentially stabbing as well. You know, variety is the spice of life. That's why, when Uphivers fancy a wander, they're usually flanked by a pair of very elite and very dangerous Palanite Companions. And these are they, and frankly, they look absolutely solid. Do you remember, last week we talked about the fact that there is something about putting a big coat on an already cool model that just makes it way cooler? And I was going to do a whole thing. I mean, I'm working on a whole thing. A whole thesis, if you like. It's going to be the most niche and completely pointless video I've ever made. But it's going to be fun. For me, anyway. I think this just reinforces that. I think this reinforces that. These guys look great. They look so good. There's a little bit of Oasis about them, but that's fine. The overall style here. You can still see the armour. They've still got, like, the breastplate over the top, which is a lovely touch. Like that a lot. The massive fur collar combined with that crest on the helmet. Now that is a combo and a half. That is some serious accessorizing. And honestly, I think they're pulling it off. The fact they've got the, like, epaulets, the sort of ribbony bits coming down under the shoulders, those look great. We've still got the gold rope that someone told me what that was in a comment last week, and I've immediately forgotten again because apparently that piece of information, it is fundamentally impossible for me to hold that in my brain, which is a limitation I was not aware I had, but I know now. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, but I do know, so that's something. I think these genuinely look absolutely fantastic. They just have got they've got like an aura about them. They just look all business, which is really, really fun. Weapon loadout, I quite like what they've got here. Looks decent. I would have liked one of them to have a fully in-action pose. That would have been nice. I think the posing is a little bit too similar on these right now. I mean, I say too similar. Obviously, the poses are different. You know, the legs are in a different position, the arms are in a different position. One of them's looking one way, one of them's looking the other. What I mean is the, like, intent of the pose more than the actual, like, structure of the pose itself. So they are both looking relatively at ease. Like, maybe alert, maybe looking around or making sure that everything's okay, but we don't have an in-action, this guy is about to blast someone in the face sort of look to either of them, and it would have been nice to have had that. Especially, I feel like if you had the one with the pistol still holding his other gun, but with the pistol raised as though taking aim, I feel like that could add a little bit to these two. It could differentiate them more than they already are. I mean, we've basically got the same model twice, but we do have the difference in how the weapons are being held. The one with the pistol actually having it up and ready as though they're about to take a shot, I think that would have added something to this. It would have just, I don't know, highlighted the difference a little bit more, maybe. It would also enable showing off more of the coat as well, since you'd have quite an exposed area under the arm, which would have been nice. But that's maybe a bit nitpicky. I don't know. I feel like it would have looked cool. But then I also think if there's anything that's cooler than an already good model wearing a great coat, you can add an extra bit onto that by having them look like they're doing something badass at the same time. Just standing there ready and waiting, that's fine. Looking like you're about to just blow someone away, that's better, I feel like. Not in every single situation, not in every single circumstance, but in this specific context with these two models, I don't know, I just would have liked to have seen one of them in a proper, ready action pose. Something that's fun is that these companions get a disintegration gun, which you weren't really allowed to use in the Horus Heresy because they were too awful. I mean, that is That is some proper armoury they've got going on there. Why do they even have those? Who's allowing these people to carry around that stuff? Mad. They are, of course, Forge World resin, which is a little bit of a shame, but also not unexpected for a pack like this. And this artwork is fantastic, even if they have given this guy an even bigger crest than the actual models have, which is kind of impressive. I mean, that is a hell of a crest. Look at that. I really like these. I feel like we've had a slew of really well done, nicely thought out and well sculpted Palanite Enforcer models over the last 2 weeks, and I'm really curious as to whether they're going to unveil even more. I mean, we've had, what, 3 new kits in the space of 2 weeks now? Because we had Necomunday last week, then we had another reveal on Thursday? Was it Wednesday? Either way, we had another one, and now this one as well. Like, what else have they got? Have they got more? And if so, how much? Is this just going to continue? 2 Necromunda reveals a week for the rest of time. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it, to be honest. I'd be okay with it. That'd suit me down to the ground. Anyway, really like these. They look absolutely great. Question is, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, feel free to click all the things. One thing you do need to click on is there's going to be a link in the description to a video that I painted a model for. So Dark Souls models on YouTube. Did an amazing diorama in sort of celebration of Night Rain coming out, where he sent out a bunch of miniatures to a bunch of different painters. We all painted one, sent them back, and he constructed an amazing diorama with them, which he is auctioning off for charity, and he also has a charity fundraiser on the video itself. The video is fantastic. The miniatures that were painted for him all look brilliant, and his diorama is insanely good. Please go and check that out. There'll be a link in the description. It's an amazing video. There's a lot to it, and I really, really recommend watching it. It's very, very good. And check out the eBay auction, and if you are able to donate to the fundraiser that he's got going alongside it, then please do. But yeah, there'll be a link to that in the description. That's the important thing to click. Forget about the rest of it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one.